Yeah. So, hello, here's Peter speaking. So, I'm in London. I arrived around about half an hour ago with Oxford Tube, and I'm here in the Hyde Park. Hyte, yeah. So, and here at the northeast, northeast of the Hyde Park is the famous Speaker's Corner. So, there's a history of the Speaker's Corner. You see, here's a brief history. So, yeah. And this is yeah, politics, religion, and humor. So I was once, by the way, in on a meeting, or it was a evening meal, and then I sat next to a woman, and we talked about religion or religions. Yeah, so I emphasized religions. We talked about politics. Then afterwards she said, now we have to talk about sexuality, and then we touched all the three topics you don't have to talk during such an official meeting. Yeah, and so we talked then a little bit about sexuality, but in Britain it's a special topic, and yeah, my opinion. So here, by the way, is also the history of the Speaker's Corner. So let's start. 1100, can you see it? I hope so. No, I read it. 1196, the first recorded hanging takes place at gallows of William Fitz Osbert, also known as Longbeard. Okay, 1100. 1200, nothing. 1302. 1500. 1536. Henry the Eighth makes the Manor of Hyde into a park. The manor, yeah. It's like Vedo, yeah, manor. Okay, yeah, okay. So it became a park. Then 1636, Charles I grants the public general access to Hyde Park. Oh, by the way, it's with a Z, yeah, you see, Hyde Park. Then 1661, following the restoration of Charles II, the course of Oliver Cromwell, he is also known, who died in 58, is exhumed and posthumously executed at Tyburn. So it seems to be a graveyard, the Tyburn. Okay, so I'm not an expert, you see. So give me the liberty to know, to utter, and to argue freely according to conscience above all liberties. So this is John Milton, Areopagita. 1644. Okay, so there it's again 1783. The last hanging takes place at Tyburn. I would call it Tyburn. Okay, so 700. So now we arrive at the more important part. Welcome to Speaker's Corner. For centuries, this area has been, associated with public speaking and protest. This right was established by, now to go back, statute in 1872. So nearly 250 years ago. No, 150 years ago, sorry. When Parliament formally set aside part of Hyde Park for debate and free speech. This right continues to be exercised today. Okay, and then 1800, so it was, this was mentioned there. Okay, 1800 is coming again. So 1851, under the Crown Lands Act. It's an act, like a law. Responsibility for managing Hyde Park as public open space is transferred from the sovereign to the government. So the sovereign, normally it was the demons, the folk, and to the government. So the government is now responsible for the open space in Hyde Park, public open. It's open to the public, so it's a responsibility for the government. So 1855, a royal commission reviews the increasing use of Hyde Park for rallies and demonstrations. So the human beings, I would say, not the demons, but the human beings came up and used the right for demonstrations and rallies. So it's like Aufzug. So, okay, 1872, the Parks Regulation Act, another act, allows for regulations governing free speech in Hyde Park. So this is again 1872, like we had before. Then it's interesting, it's 1900. Of course, 1939 to 1945, orators continued to use Speaker's Corner throughout the war. So it was the Second World War, and you see, Germany was part of it, and maybe the reason. So it's mentioned here. So if you are outside Germany, you see, everyone knows already Germany. It's really interesting and good to know. So now that's really interesting. So this is 1900, and now nothing, and 2000 millennium, and you see nothing. I would say nowadays, like I'm doing it here, it's more in the internet, for example, what developed the last 15-20 years, and the free speech is now possible in the internet. It's not necessary to come up here and to be brave or be strong or be a male, even female. It's a funny thing, but even female opinions are nowadays heard, because it's not necessary to be in the public and to fit to whatever fit to a public opinion, and then people listen to you. But everyone has a chance just to put what he or she or he is thinking into the internet and wherever you want. Also, all the artists did it before, and the poets, the sculptors, everyone. So everything what received public attention was, of course, politically, I hope it's right, and it's a political issue to be in the public. So it's mentioned here, Speaker's Corner. And of course, and I would say that's also a smart idea of the government to centralize the open space or the free speech and the free opinion here in this place. So it's also a kind of power to say where you're allowed to have your own opinion or your free speech. Nowadays, like I'm doing it here, you can do it any time, any place worldwide with the internet, and we end up, I would guess, I don't know when, but I would guess we end up with a round table of, maybe then 8 billion people, or human beings. People is a little bit old-fashioned, so we end up with a round table. Now it's 7.6 billion, so maybe we end up with 8 billion human beings around a virtual table. And then it's interesting because it is making something with you and with everyone. If you are aware there are other 8 billion people, then you will think a little bit different about your opinion and about what you are publishing and what you are saying in the public, and just cultural result, I would say, to be aware of all the different cultures and the plurality, and be aware of the diversity of life and of human beings. And now I hope I can, maybe it's fitting, I don't know. So the free speech, I hope I did not try it out. So you see here, the Young Pulse of Europe is in this spirit of Europe, pluralism, diversity, and human beings. So it's quite easy. And the speakers, you see here, typical male, no female, that's 20th century. And you see here, Young Pulse of Europe is occurring. So today, by the way, is the 23rd of February 2019. And here is Marble Arch over there, you see. And there's under construction a new building, and I turn around here to the Hyde Park. That's it. I think it's long enough, not 5 minutes, but nearly 13. Okay, I just walked down this aisle, and then so tomorrow I'm leaving again. I go back to Germany, and yes, it was exciting. I was allowed to do studies in the famous Bodleian libraries, plural, in Oxford. It was nice, and I'm a member, by the way, of the Bodleian libraries. So it's really exciting, and I should go more often to Oxford. But it's difficult now. You have to afford it, and it's a topic on its own. But it's exciting, and I just want to say it. I like the libraries, and so the old buildings. The atmosphere there. It's calm. It's concentrated, and exciting to walk through all these different buildings, colleges, and it's a little bit old-fashioned, of course, but I would say there is a lot of modern energy what is put down in words and in written work, and so I hope it's helping for others, of course. So it's something. I really like it. It's a good mood there, and but it's difficult to get there. And so, okay, I think that's it. Then all the best. Greetings from London. Peter's greeting. See you later. Bye. And ciao.